This is the A&B podcast. I'm the A, Amber.
It's the A&B conversation. I'm the B, Brittany.
Sorry. My bad, y'all. Thanks, Brittany.
Send them here, not there. We here. We back.
What are you drinking today? Water? Me too.
You know, I have to. I have been on an accidental bender lately. Like, I have been drunk every day for like 2.5 weeks, like solid. And today I woke up and I was like, I gotta chill. The kids having like a midwinter recess compounded with I didn't have work this week. Well, not as much work this week, but the kids also stressing us out because we had to, we did all the kid things. We did everything. We did Candytopia. We did the Museum of Natural History. We did some shit called Twinkle, which is like, some fucking bougie Chuck E. Cheese. We did like all the things, right? And so
bougie Chuck E. Cheese. Wow.
So we've been drinking every day. And then we had people Jeff was in town. Like, it was just like a lot. Oh, also my trainer was gone for a week. So I was like, nigga, I ain't working out. And he's back tomorrow. I'm gonna be upset, but it's okay. I'm starting my pre-workout.
Come on.
The day before.
Shout out to
Essentia. Always. Okay, exactly. Why are you drinking water? Are you just being a healthy bitch?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm not going anywhere after this is what I mean, it probably looks like I have more makeup than I do, but yeah, I'm not going anywhere after this. Like, I'm just going to sit on my couch and edit some videos as I try to become America's next top content creator.
Period.
And so why would I be sitting on my couch drunk?
Oh, that's been me though. I wish I could have took a page out of your book.
I don't do that. I don't really.
Oh yeah.
I don't really drink unless I'm like going somewhere to do something,
Yeah. It's
like,
the kids for us.
In the house. I'm sure if I had kids in here, I might drink more.
Nigga, I flew through bottles this week. Like, not of alcohol necessarily, but like wine. Like, yo, I went out recently with Bridget. We were wasted. Wine wasted. Not even like we had cocktails like idiots.
That's
like wine wasted.
Kind of hangover.
Bruh, but then she comes back to my house after and we had another bottle of wine and we were like, nah, this is not like something's wrong. Like, why? Because I'm thinking it's going to balance the stress of the children. However, then I now have to tend to the children while drunk. So it's just like I'm a glutton for punishment. That's it.
That's fine. That's fine. Everything's A-okay. You've got this.
In beauty and health news, there is a Sojo version of Sojo or whatever. It's a spa in Brooklyn now. Like one of those, like, I don't know if you've ever been to Sojo spa in New Jersey. Oh, sorry. I just, I keep forgetting I don't even know when Sojo opened. So I assumed that maybe it was here.
I was like, is she talking about the Korean liqueur soju? I was so confused. I was like, is she mispronouncing soju?
No. Sorry. So for those that don't live in New York or Jersey, because I think it's in Jersey, it's basically like, I have to call it a budget Nobu. Like it's not really, it's not a hotel necessarily, but it's like you go there, you get a wristband that's electronic and you get all these services and you scan the wristband when you want like a massage or a facial, or you go to the sauna, whatever.
Oh, it's like like a fancy Korean spa.
Correct. The problem is you already know the scammers started scamming and then it got a little ratchet, which is okay. We don't. It's giving Spa Castle now, which is fine. We don't do either of those. But I say all that to say that they opened one in Brooklyn called World Spa. It looks like, if it's not a spa, it's basically like a Scientology church. Like it looks real grand and beautiful, and like there is definitely some backers. Right? It is also in the middle of nowhere in Brooklyn, though. So it's not really giving Zen, but it's fine. So when you walk in, you can pay for like an unlimited pass, and that doesn't necessarily include services. So it was for a friend's birthday. So we go and you can use the sauna, and there's like a snow room. There's like all these heated pools.
A snow room?
Girl, like full snow.
And so like you walk around this place butt naked.
Bitch, you got to have your bathing suit on underneath a robe.
Okay.
And you have to bring your, well, that's a funny thing, right? I've never been to one of those places, but I also didn't want to seem like the virgin of the group. So luckily someone texted in the group chat the morning of, they're like, hey, don't forget your bathing suit and your sandals or your flip flops or whatever, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm thinking, thanks for the thanks for the heads up.
Mm-hmm. Is
A.
this a co-ed
B.
place or is it like women's only?
It's co-ed.
Oh, okay.
No hanky panky, you know, none of that. But so we get there and all the services are booked up. So really all we can do is kind of like do the pool, do the bar, of course. It's just giving like
Oh, there's a bar.
indoor, they have a bar.
Okay.
The problem is
So it's given like
I
indoor adult like water theme park.
basically, that's what I'm saying. It's like a budget no booth because there's a restaurant, all the things. The problem is I have learned that after this outing of sorts, also it was on a Sunday. So maybe that also tampered with the quality of the experience. Sunday, everybody's off and shit.
Oh yeah.
I think I hit a new level of snob. Like I
Speak your
because I'm
truth,
at the
Brittany.
no.
Speak
I
your
gotta,
truth.
yeah. I'm okay with it. Like Rob still pretends like he's teetering on the line, but like that nigga's not. And like I'm just vocal about it. You feel me? He literally is like, oh my God, I'm Brittany. And I'm like, nah, I got cachet. I didn't come from this, but now I know that I'm better than this, right? So boom. I already knew that I reached a new level of snob when I was too good for all inclusives. Like I'm at a point, low key, right? I don't want to be at a place that's
But have you
exotic.
been to a fancy all inclusive? What's the fanciest all
Yes,
inclusive you've been to?
I went to a fancy. Well, it was said it was 5-star. I don't know. I
I stayed at a resort on a private island in Venice. That was all inclusive.
That's probably where I need to go. That's probably because
Yeah, I'm
I
like, I
went
didn't
to.
mind that. Didn't mind
I
it at
think it was like
all.
the food, like the experience was decent,
Food was
but the
bomb, but it was
food.
also Italy.
I was about to say like a private island in Italy. I could fuck with that, right? Like,
Also, the hotel had like options. It was like they had an all inclusive option, and then they had a
ooh.
non all inclusive. Like, so everybody wasn't all inclusive.
And that's fair. Because also the idea, right, is that you're getting all inclusive, you're paying a little bit extra, but you're whatever. Like, so you're already a different tier of person, right? Like versus the a la carte where they might be being cheap or, you never know
Yeah.
people. Okay, so all inclusive in the general sense, like all inclusive for like the folk. Like when I was growing up, like niggas didn't go to all
Right. Yeah.
inclusive.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah.
that's, you know what I'm saying? So I already know it was above that, right? So I just all of a sudden attributed it to like an all inclusive because the food, it was like shishi fufu on the menu, but then it came and it really wasn't giving what we thought. And I just like became a snob immediately. I don't know what happened where I just branched off into snobdom. I felt like I was in an episode of Daria. Like I felt like, oh my God, all of a sudden I'm like, wait, niggas is just in germs of each other's bathwater. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what is happening?
I do feel that a little bit. I've been to an actual Korean spa. You know what I'm saying? Like women's only, like everybody's walking around butt naked. That's why I asked you
Got
that.
it.
Like no clothes allowed. And that one, I was like, I don't think I like this. And it wasn't the butt naked part. It was so we all just getting our butt naked asses into the same stew of
Yes.
that. Like that was kind of disgusting to me. I was like, there, and then I've been to also like like a shishi one in Hollywood. That's not technically a Korean spa, but obviously that's where
Of
they got the
course.
idea from. And that one, everybody has to wear swimsuits. And that one, I wasn't as freaked out about because I'm like, at least your shit is covered up. You know what I'm saying? At least there's
For
a layer
sure.
of protection between you. Like, that's like, we in a pool. That's like pools. I'm not mad at that. I'm not dipping my face in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
No.
fully submerging or anything coming up. But
No.
the other one is like a whole bunch of shared fucking bathtubs. And that's disgusting because I don't take baths. I don't soak
That's
in
the thing,
bathtubs
right?
because I think they're gross as
Also, I'm
adults.
just like, we're
And also
walking around in
stupid. The
wet bathing
people, hold
suits.
on, wait, pause. Because also the people before y'all say it who take baths, you just shower afterwards. Why the fuck am I double bathing? Who the fuck has time to sit and marinate in some water in your own fucking dirt to then get
Yes.
up and shower yourself? Like, that's stupid. I'm gonna just take a long shower. But anyway, back to what you were
Take a
saying.
long shower or take a shower and then maybe take a bath. But even then you got to clean the tub. Like, that was the whole thing.
Who's doing that?
That's what I'm saying. I agree. I'm agreeing with you. This is the double cleansing that doesn't. This is not the double cleansing we talking about. Like
No,
it's
we don't need
giving.
that double cleanse. The regular double cleanse, all for it. Get it going. Honestly, it took me a while for that to stick for me too, because some days I'd be like, do I really need to double cleanse? Like, I didn't
Some
even go
days you don't.
outside today. I'm gonna just single cleanse.
Of
You
course, you
know?
totally can. But
Ain't
I
that
think that, but
true?
you're doing it for a purpose. Like double cleansing is you're cleansing with oil because
Or a
oil breaks
balm.
down oil. What'd you say?
Or a balm.
Or balm, like any oil based. So it could be a balm, it could be a oil based cleanse, like whatever, like however way they decided the formulation is, and then you use what would be like a foaming or a gel base, like because like I said, the oil breaks down the oil, the water breaks down the water, but you really don't need that unless you're like profusely sweating, like or you're wearing a lot of makeup. Like you don't have to, or it's the wintertime and you just want to give yourself a little extra lubrication. You don't need to double cleanse. It's just a preference. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, and I know you're the expert in this, but I
No,
do
of
feel
course, yeah.
like I was double cleansing, right? Everybody
Mm-hmm.
all on my dick about my skin. I
Mm-hmm.
stopped double cleansing being lazy. I
Yeah,
noticed a change in my skin. And then you
of
asked me
course.
to edit a video for you one day. And I was like, oh, this bitch be double cleansing. So I went back to double cleansing and
Of
I
course.
haven't stopped. And now I'm back to like, y'all are back on my dick. So I feel like it's
Period.
kind of, is it one
No,
thing? I do have a question. Wait, skirt. I do have a
yes,
question.
of course.
3 times a day. Sometimes I feel weird double cleansing 3 times a day. Okay.
No, why would you do that?
Okay. Well, undo your
Who told you
face.
to do that?
Relax.
Unless,
Nobody told me
go ahead.
to. Nobody
Okay,
told
I'm
me
about to
to.
say, pull that article up.
I'm washing. I'll I'll do my double.
It's like the cut. We about to
I'll
cut your ass.
just.
Go ahead.
I'll do my double cleansing in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Bam. Go to the gym,
Okay.
right? There was a brief period of time where I would go to the gym, come home, obviously shower, wash my face, double cleanse again, and then at night I would do it again. And then one day I was just like, this is OD, huh? I
Yeah,
don't
it's a
feel like
lot.
I
You
should
could
be
just.
doing that. I
You're not
just
gonna
do.
do that after
Usually
the
I'll
gym.
just
You could
like
take
a regular cleanse.
regular. I think you could do a regular cleanse in the morning.
Right.
You can bring micellar water with you for the gym. So after the gym, you can just wipe off your face with micellar water, and then when you get home, you can do, or you can just do cleanser and toner. Don't do moisturizer after the gym.
Don't do moisturizer after
You
the
don't have to. Like if
gym.
you feel like it's like a lot, like if you feel like you're doing too many things 3 times a day, which
Yes.
does sound a little excessive to me.
I have been meaning
I
to
always
ask you that. I had kept forgetting
well, your
because
skin
I
is
got
also
to it.
great, so it probably doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
My
Like
skin
some
is
people
dry as fuck. I have dry skin.
probably because you're washing it so much.
Relax. No, it's just dry all by itself. Thank you.
It's dry. Also, there's like not very much, humidity in LA. But I
I
would
mean,
suggest
it's
that
been dry, but yeah,
what
it's been dry, but
your
yeah.
skin. Oh, your skin. You're just this is you're like this is genetics,
I'm
bitch.
just,
I know.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just like a dry skin.
I can tell because you can't see a pore on your face, and people that have dry skin generally have minimal to almost invisible pores. Yeah. Okay, I see you. I see you. But yeah, no, I think I would, if I was suggesting something, I would say micellar water. The reason why I say you can just simple cleanse, not double cleanse, you can do a simple cleanse and a hydrating toner is because the reason you tone your skin, you use toner for your skin is to bring that pH balance back. So when you obviously wash your face, it becomes really alkaline. And then if you put a little toner, it just helps bring your skin back to normal.
So maybe I wash it in the morning.
Yes.
Bam, double cleanse. We're good. Woo. Gym, work it out. Come home. Because I don't, either I'm like showering at the gym or I'm not doing shit at the gym or I'm coming home. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Showering out. So after the gym, regular cleanse. Bam. Hydrating
Mm-hmm.
toner, maybe.
Yes.
Whoop. Maybe like a soft moisturizer, nothing too crazy, just because I got the dry skin.
Of
Just
course. No, no,
me,
no, for
not
sure.
everybody else, just me. And then at night, full shebang.
Full shebang. Like all the hydration, do all the things. Yeah,
Okay.
after the gym, you kind of want to keep it chill, especially if you
Okay.
know you're gonna
Anybody who
shower
ever
again.
asks me my skincare routine, there you go. You got it. You just got it.
Period.
First
Now y'all
off.
got to listen to this episode to get it.
Yeah. If you ever asked me, there's the secret right there. Brittany just told you.
Period. But
Um,
yeah, no, I mean, well, after the gym, it's just tricky because it's just sweating, right? Like sweat, you don't want
yes.
to leave onto your skin because it can irritate it. It can, there's bacteria in it, et cetera,
You
et cetera.
told us
Well,
about the hyperpigmentation last week. Now
correct.
that's in my head. Now I'd be like, now I know I gotta come scrub it off when I come home. Do not have the time, honey.
Well, also, I feel like you mentioned this to me. Speaking of hyperpigmentation, like armpit hyperpigmentation is also trending right now.
Oh my God, I was gonna bring up
Go off,
armpits to you. You go.
bring it up.
I wanted to put everybody on. Okay. I saw this TikTok, this girl that was like, oh, all the things I do with the ordinary glycolic toner. And one of the things was that she used it under her armpits because it helps with hyperpigmentation, like skin discoloration under the armpits. But most importantly, she was like, it helps with the like sweat glands, with like the stank up under there. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course, of
So
course.
I was like, let me see. Listen, before y'all have me fucked up, I'm not musty ever. Okay. But ever since I switched to natural deodorant, sometimes my left armpit, I'll be like, oh, what? Relax. Sometimes the
Mhm.
left is like trying to show out. I don't know what she's trying to do. But I've been doing that. I've only done it like two. I saw this TikTok like 2 weeks ago. I've done it like 3 times. Bro, the pits, because natural deodorant girlies, you got 24 hours before you need to reply. That's if you found you a good one. Some of y'all got the 12-hour joints. But if you found the 24-hour joints that work for you, no matter what, you're going to have to wipe those pits down and like
Of
reapply
course.
very soon. No, what? Bruh, good to go until the next shot. Like one day, I came home from the gym. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't get straight in the shower. I didn't shower until I almost got in the bed,
Mhm.
and the pits were smelling fresh. Me and my natural
Absolutely.
deodorant didn't have to reapply it. So also, I just wanted to suggest that to any guys out there that are trying to switch over to natural deodorant, you should try that glycolic toner under your armpits because that should take some of your levels of stank down.
So speaking of
Do
the
you? Oh,
toner,
Brittany's about to get real scientific with it. Take it over.
so here's the tea. So the reason why that is brilliant, and I'm surprised that it's a little late, and I think Drunk Elephant has had a quote unquote natural deodorant that has BHA. So BHAs get into the deeper levels of your skin, right? Now the thing is, there's a difference between deodorant and antiperspirant. So deodorant deodorizes.
Right.
The way that it deodorizes is it kills the bacteria. Under your arms, obviously, is a breeding ground for bacteria because it's fucking dark and humid and fucking wet, right? So
Mhm.
that's where the stank comes from, right? Now, antiperspirant, on the other hand, is literally stopping your sweat glands from producing sweat. The problem with that, though, is that antiperspirant in particular has a lot of aluminum. And obviously, we know aluminum increases the risks of Alzheimer's and breast cancer, right?
Mhm.
So, same thing with the toner. Same thing I was just telling you about your face, right? So, the reason why it's great to use glycolic and or BHA toners for that area, yes, because it's going to strip down that top layer of your skin and bring back the fresher layers, which is going to make the hyperpigmentation go away. But then B, it's killing the bacteria that's causing the stank, like you said. So because your underarms have a pH level of about 5.5 or 6. Anything that's like an AHA or a glycolic, a lactic acid, whatever BHA, they were like a 3.5. So what happens is it's balancing the pH under your arm so you ain't stanking. So it's the
Wow.
same thing why you would do a toner right after you wash your face because in retrospect, after you wash your face, your shit is alkaline. So then it's super dry. It's on high on the pH scale. So then it just brings you back. But it does the same thing the opposite way. But yeah, girl, that's so brilliant. I'm so surprised that you're right. Like we should be telling guys to do that all the time. Like,
Yes. I was about to Do you know what I was about to ask?
what?
Should they wipe it on their balls too?
Let's not chemically exfoliate those balls, okay? I don't know how many layers of skin are gonna
I was
come.
just asking. I know somebody was one before somebody tried.
Please, no, no, no. Let's not do
Honestly,
that.
somebody
Yeah.
was gonna try.
Somebody
I
is
just saved somebody.
they might still try. There's gonna be a gorilla glue nigga out there somewhere. I know it.
Please let us know if you do it.
That's for Patreon. You gotta send the video too.
I need to No, I just need to know.
If
Don't do
Kim,
it. Don't do
yeah,
it.
don't do
Don't
it.
do
Never
it.
mind. Just don't do it.
We're not advising you to put it just your
No,
armpits. Just your armpits.
just your armpits. It'll keep them right, keep them tight.
It will.
I'm a sweater. Like I sweat a lot. Like
I
Rob
am a
does not
sweater
sweat.
too. I hate people
Girl,
that don't sweat. They make
me
me so
too.
angry.
Girl, he used to work in the OR 12 hours in the OR, not like his full day, fucking in the OR 12 hours. He come home, he'd be like, oh, I forgot to wear deodorant today. And I'm like, nigga, what?
Like
You're a bird.
I push you.
I get
I
so
forgot
mad. He
to
goes,
wear
oh,
deodorant.
another day, no deodorant. I'm like, you're a
It
mutant,
must be
bro.
cheap for you. Must be nice. The
Like, what are you, an
fuck?
alligator? Why don't you
I
sweat?
hate people that don't sweat. Oh my god!
Same.
Ever since I crossed 35, I say that like I'm 52. Ever since I crossed 35, I just like random people laugh at me when I say I'm going through the change, but I just randomly burst into
Dead.
sweats all the time. I'm just like, whoo, like I'm just so hot. Oh gosh, it's so stressful if I'm wearing a wig too.
Oh my God, that's right. How do you manage that? I am really like, I'll sweat just thinking about the sun.
It's not that bad, but I mean, you got to know yourself. Like, there's certain times in a year where you're not gonna catch me in a fucking wig.
Of course. I get it.
That's
Of
just
course.
foolish. Oh my god! Speaking of wigs, it's not related to wigs, but I was kinda. It was a wig on this show. Like 2 episodes ago in Harlem.
We're
Do
all
you
like,
watch Harlem?
I did watch the first season. I haven't started the second season. I need to do that. Is it one of the, I can't with the weekly shit.
I
Like I'm
need to
not,
do that.
like this is not Wheel of Fortune. Like I'm not waiting. I don't got a TV guide. Like nigga, I need to just like, let's pull up and let's just set up
You're a
shop.
binger.
I'm a binger. It's really like, I don't know if you watch Handmaid's Tale, but
No,
bitch, I refused to watch it for so long because I thought it was like a period piece. I thought it was like an old time
no.
show. Bitch, when I found out that shit was modern day times, I was like, let me
Yes,
watch
modern
this
day
shit,
time.
nigga.
I just didn't want to watch it because people kept saying, "Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. We could literally go back there right now." And I'm like, "Bitch, just the way you describing this, I couldn't." So I'm not watching that. Y'all stupid.
The reason why it's fun, it's not funny. It's actually it's not a comedy at all.
Well, you're the first person to ever describe Handmaid's Tale as funny.
It's not funny, but if you enjoy the subtle, and there's no satire, I'm making it up. If you enjoy the satire that I created, and the satire is that white women in particular, are mortified that this could happen to them. And I'm like, bitch, this happened to black women. Like this happened to
Yeah,
black
that's what.
people.
Yeah, like the way they would be describing it, I would be like, "What? Like this literally so like slavery?" That's why I
Sound
would
like
be like,
Rosewood.
"We can't."
Exactly.
No, babe, this couldn't happen to me.
But I did get roped into it somehow, and I'm addicted to it, and I fucking cannot deal with like the waiting till Wednesday. Like I can't. Like I'm
Oh,
not
that's
built
not
like
like
that.
a show that comes all out. I didn't know that was like a they
Yeah.
release weekly episodes.
And the problem is when I first started it, it already had a couple seasons, so I binged that, and then I was like, okay. But anyway, back to Harlem. Harlem,
Oh, and we're back.
Harlem, Harlem.
No, I was just gonna say on the last episode of Harlem. I don't know how many episodes behind I am, but the last episode I saw, dang, I can't think of her name. The one who's like a singer and an actress. I'm gonna look it up, y'all.
I'm gonna say I only know Megan
But you don't know her
and
name on the show.
fake Drake, and I know.
Shut the f up. Shut up right now.
And I know the other girl with the low
Uh,
cut, the low haircut.
Angie.
Angie,
Angie.
okay.
There we go.
Oh
That's
yeah,
my
yeah, 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 yeah,
sister.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The curly hair girl.
Angie's
Yeah.
yeah. She's casted in the show and she's like really excited. And she goes into work with her hair like kind of half done, like not really done, you know what I'm saying? Like she just like
Yeah.
took her bonnet off and went to work.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like this white woman in the chair in the makeup room, and the hairstylist is like, you know what I'm saying, curling her down, like doing her hair up, like all the things, you know what I'm saying? The hairstylist is white. She's done with the one woman, and then Angie sits down and she's like, she just like fluffs it a little bit with her hands. And she's like, "Oh my God, your hair is so beautiful. You don't have to do anything." And she was like, "What? Are you crazy?" Like she was like, yeah, like, but you gonna do my hair, right?" And she was like, "Oh." And she fluffs it like maybe like one or two more times. And she's like, "No, I think it looks great. I think it looks great." And I think she might say something like, she might like kind of quickly be like, "Oh, I don't think I have product. I might not have the right products anyway, but if you have the right products, like feel free to like do it yourself." And she's like, wait, what? And she walks out and she leaves her in the room. And I'm just like, that's so crazy that things like that still happen in 2023. Like, how many, like, you know what I'm saying? That like black
Of
actresses
course.
and like people with textured hair still have to deal with that. Like, they still might have to go to work and do their own hair. I actually just worked with somebody who pulled out their own foundation shades, and
Oh, they still do.
he's
Yeah,
been
they still
acting for a
trauma.
real long time, and I was just looking like, I
You're like, why do you
mean,
have this?
I
I
definitely
got
got your
everything you
shade,
need.
and we don't even got to mix it. Like, I just got your shade because you giving me more than one shade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I always hate that. I mean, I used to empathize for models all the time because they would be like, specifically with skin, they always do that. They'd be like, oh, they put a little Vaseline
oh
on
my,
the cheek. And I'd be like,
yeah.
bitch, no. Like, yeah, she is gorgeous. She's drop dead gorgeous. But so is Adriana Lima. And guess what? You gonna beat that bitch face down. So why are we acting like someone's too pretty for makeup all of a sudden? Like, makeup is not for pretty or ugly people. It's for people that want to wear it. It's funny. Like, I think my first experience ever, I think this is when my mom was like happy that, okay, she's really not like not white. Like she's so when I was a kid, right? Now, granted, I've been bleaching my hair for like 10 years. So my curl pattern is done. Like it's finished. Like I got a fucking soft wave at best, right? Like, but I used to have curlier hair. And my mom thinking like, now my mother got like 3C curls. My mother's hair is actually just like your hair. Like I seen your hair curly. Like that's exactly how my mother's hair
I'm
is, right?
like, how you see my hair, girl?
Because bitch, you post pictures, bitch, you posted videos of your hair
My hair
curly.
is for.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, babe. How you gonna tell me what my
You
curl
could be right. I'm
pattern
not gonna
is?
tell you. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Well, it just okay. My mother's got to be if she's not a 4C, but she's definitely got like that like super tight curl texture. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
I'm like
right?
a
Anyway,
4B.
she might be a 4B. Actually, you're correct. 100% correct. So she could get a perm without her hair falling out, but she don't really need a perm if that makes sense, right? Like she could do a hot comb and be solid. Right. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So she took me, she thinking like, yeah, well, sleep. This bitch hair is not, it's giving no. It's giving she got a white daddy. So she took me to this salon where the white folks was at, right? I didn't know anything. Like I had never got my hair straight in my life at the time. And my mother was just tired of me slicking it back, which I still do. But anyway, she's like tired of me slicking it back. She's like, I want to take you to get your hair straight. And maybe when you get it straight and you'll want to care about it more. Da, da, da. Nigga, we go to this white ass salon, bitch. And when I tell you, I walked out of there
Was it on the Upper
with
East Side?
it was like downtown. Like I don't even
Oh,
remember. I can't recall off time. I think it was
because
like Midtown East. You're right. It wasn't. But like when I say a big ass like pyramid, mind you, this is them trying to blow it out straight. Like it was giving like a Tracy Ellis Ross. Like I'm just trying to be cute with like a blowout, not like a not a Zendaya blowout.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
my
yeah.
mom was like, y'all got me fucked. She couldn't even believe it. She literally couldn't even believe it. Then, like a month later, I go because actually, you know what? I did used to go to a hair salon, but I used to get like flat twists and curls and stupid shit. So then finally, I go to the Dominicans and get a blowout, bitch. I thought I was Selena, nigga. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh
My
my
shit
god!
was
Not you feel like a Puerto Rican with your hair like that.
yo,
I feel like a Puerto Rican with this hair. That's how you feel.
Rickon. Bitty bitty bumpa. That was almost verbatim how I felt. Nigga, my shit was so silky. I was like, I was in the mirror for like, I didn't even, mind you, this is the first time, right? And now what I will also admit is that my daddy is more the black person in the family and my mother is the white girl. So even though she got her adversity, she, for some reason, never taught me how to do a doobie wrap. My cousin Mika had taught me how to do a doobie wrap. So I didn't get my hair straightened with Mika. I got my hair straightened with my mother. So I ain't even know how to, I literally was like, do I just sit in a recliner, nigga? Like, I don't want my shit to be fucked up. Mika was like, girl, when I have my scarf on, just wrap your shit up. I was just like appalled at what could be done with heat. Like, this is what we make from the sun. Like, this is heat. This is a natural resource.
She never looked back either. And guys,
Bitch.
Brittany never looked back on those curls again.
Never. I said, oh, bleach, heat, do all the things. Rickon. Like a Puerto Rican, and then now I'm over here got the nerve to be offended. Niggas think I'm Spanish. Like, bitch, you look Spanish.
And now you actually do have Puerto Rican hair, bitch. That's what them
Yeah,
curls be looking like
I
when
sure
they
the
wet.
fuck do.
Yeah.
I do. This is
Be
the path I
careful
walk
what
down.
you manifest, guys. Be careful of the words you speak.
For sure. And be careful where you take your kids to get their hair blown. Because that was the first time I realized, like, oh, wait, white people trying to, like, they really wasn't fucking. Like, I was like, wait, this is sabotage. Because I walked out like, I walked out like, really?
Yeah, this can't be right.
Because I didn't know who I should have been mad at. Should I be mad at my mom? Like, did she know better and she just didn't give a fuck? Because, I'm not really tight with her. So I didn't know, at
She
the
didn't know
time.
better. She didn't know better.
She must not have knew. She was like, they come on. She probably was thinking, how could they fuck up her hair?
She like her hair closer to their hair than my hair.
Totally. And meanwhile,
And
they
her
found a way
daddy
to fuck it
white.
up. They was like, yeah, nah, you
Meanwhile,
supposed
they
to.
like the Dominican salons are on 125th Street, ma'am.
They're like, if you take the train one more stop.
There's some spots up there that could hook her up. Our hot tools don't even get that hot.
No, we're giving 250 heat. Sorry, ma'am. Yeah, so that it sucks. That does still happen. I mean, I'm happy that they highlighted that on the show.
Yeah, I was like, when it happened on the show, I was like, damn, that's crazy that that shit still happens, that they had to highlight this on this show. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
will say though, it's interesting that they highlighted when a lot of the TV film industry be perpetrating the fuck. They don't be having
They're
black
the
people.
ones. They're literally the ones.
They're the ones that don't hire black people to do hair. So why they're pulling their own card? They're like,
But
they're like, I turn
maybe
myself in.
I'm assuming that the cast and crew and all those things for Harlem are black.
That's true. That's fair. But anyway, so Rob was feeling particularly unkempt this week. So I had begged him, like, let me do a facial. Because he's like, oh, yeah.
You gave Rob a facial.
Yeah. Like an actual one. Literally, not figuratively. But I, I was feeling a little like, okay, heard you, bitch. You be doing this on these niggas at work.
Now he got a little jealous.
He got a little. So I go, well, listen, shave your fucking beard off. I likes me a porn stash. I'm real into it.
Do you like a porn stash?
I'm really into it. And you know what? I think that for me, it exudes like the utmost of confidence. Like you got to be the coolest nigga to rock a porn stash. I don't know what it is. Maybe I belonged in the 70s. I don't know. I'm into it. I don't mind it. So he did. So he cut his mustache. And I was like, you are so sweet. That you altered your whole face for me. Like, that's fire. So I went in and I just wanted, and it made me think that I didn't even think to mention this when we were talking about when we did our grooming episode a while ago. For men, which is a no-brainer, right? But for men, you should try to avoid cotton toner pads and use gauze pads when you're
Oh
toning.
yeah. Oh my god, there's nothing worse than getting fucking cotton pads stuck on face or on stubble.
I be like, niggas got a lint roller? Because I got my
I've
bad.
had to fumble my way through that several times at work. Like, oh. Add like 5 more minutes to this because like now I've got to peel this shit off your face.
For sure. And I know that it doesn't hurt them, but when I'm massaging stubble, I personally don't feel comfortable. Like it doesn't feel good to me. Like it's obviously not like a woman's face where it's so smooth. So you could just glide. I'm just gliding, doing all the things. But like when it's a boy, I'm like, Rob, is this okay? Like, does it hurt? And he's like, no, like it's my face. And I'm just like, yeah, but like, no, like it's hair. It's hairy.
Do you think you're asking if the stubble hurts?
Like I'm asking if like the massage is hurting due to the stubble. Like, you know what I mean? Like, am I like pressing anything in? Like, is this
Do you think you're pressing hair back into the
I
skin?
don't know, but it feels so weird. I don't feel comfortable going in the way that I would if I was massaging a woman's face or a guy who's just like baby face. But yeah, so he was like, no, like it's fine. And I think like subconsciously I do get in my head a little bit when I'm massaging a guy's face because I'm like, damn, like I know this doesn't hurt you now. Like I was told. Rob was like, no, I'm telling you right now, like it's fine. Like it doesn't matter how long my hair is, how short my hair is, it's fine.
I'm just not like rubbing on anybody's face that long. But I mean, that's different. That's like your husband, like, like you're an esthetician, like, like,
Yes.
yeah, I feel like if I was like giving someone a face massage like me, I would be like, bitch, you just over here rubbing this moisturizer and mad long. You don't know what you're doing. I'm like in and out, like quick. Like I don't need to be here all day. Like I'm
No, I
not
get
doing
you.
none of those like face gym, like up, up, up. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Patting shit. I'm not doing any of that real fast. I'm real quick with it.
I do want to try Face Gym. Have you ever tried it?
I haven't. I would try it too. I have a homegirl I see that goes there on Instagram. I would totally try it though.
I want
'Cause
to
it could
kind of
do
steal their
something with
moves.
this double chin, right?
That's what I want. You already know I'm in there for that. Like, what's tea?
Yeah, I think they do stuff like for
Like contouring, like tone. Yeah, of
you like face muscles. Like it's more than just like skincare. It's like
course.
also like face gym. It's a workout for your
Yes,
face. Because
yes. They
not
did that.
everyone emotes when they talk as much as I do.
I'm into the branding of that. It's the best way to have fused like Eastern and Western ideologies, I guess, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
because it's like, like it's exercise. And theoretically, that's what's happening. Like when you use like microcurrent machines, like, or microcurrent products or whatever, like New Face and Solar Wave, it's like, it's ultimately like working your face out without doing anything. Like if you were on a treadmill, it's on the treadmill for you.
Honestly, I hear you talking right now, but all I can think about is what's outside my door.
Go get it. Go get it. It's a package. Go get it.
I don't know. What if was it something? Oh my gosh. No, I'm away. I'm away. Restraint. I'm away.
Okay, okay. You're making
Because
me
if I
now.
go,
I want to know.
because what if I go get it and then I'm gonna be like, oh, now I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah. Now
what's
you want
in
to
it.
play
You
with
know what
it.
I'm saying? So,
I got something from Shiseido today, so I don't know if that is what
oh, well, there it is. You just
it
told
could
me
be that.
probably
But
what
it
it
is.
is.
Okay, well that's good. Now we anxiety lifted. Unless it's something better, probably more fun. You begin a little extra shit than I begin.
Well, she does
She's
her
a
thing
beauty
on the
influencer.
internet.
Speaking of beauty influencers,
Yes.
shout out to Amber. I am going to Dr. Barbara Sturm tomorrow.
That
Face
was
Gym,
like
who?
shout out to me. What I do.
She's my publicist. She's all, wait, I'm sorry. Did Barbara Sturm open a spa in New York? Brittany, why isn't, can somebody get that? Can somebody get on that? I need Brittany to get a facial there.
Wow, somebody got on it. I love that.
You're
I
the boss.
love that. I
You're the
love that for
boss.
you. It's gonna be really good. I wonder
I'm
if
so excited.
Cammy will be there. Their lead esthetician. Well,
Oh,
she's
I
the
want to meet
lead
Cammy.
esthetician here. She's black. She's so sweet.
Love.
But I love that for you. Let me
Yes, and
get
we
a
love.
what's I mean I haven't been in a while. Could I get one too? Shit.
Yes, you need to get
I mean they
one. I'm
haven't opened up
excited.
nothing here lately, but
Oh, it's not in LA. Oh, they don't have like.
they have one, but it's like it's not new. They just
I
opened
got
up
you.
a new one in New York.
Right, 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 right. And it's in Soho, so I already know it's like.
It's gonna be so cute. Let me see.
Also, for those that don't know, Dr. Barbara Sturm is the best derm. She has done the likes of Angela Bassett, Jada Pinkett, like all of the most beautiful Black women you could think of. And she also has skincare lines dedicated to men's grooming and for deeper complexions. So in
Yeah, she
case,
also just came out with body products too.
yes, really.
Body wash, body serum. She has a serum for your lady parts, for your
Oh,
vagine.
we talked about this. If it's not, I mean, sperm is kind of where I draw the line with serums near the vagina.
Hey, I'm,
No judgment
maybe
though. No
no
judgment.
judgment. If you
Yeah.
want to serum it up. And yeah, but she also has vitamins. She's actually kind of expanded into a bunch of things. She's also the dermatologist that made the whole vampire facial. Like she was the one that started that, where they
Nice.
do the what they call it, PHP, PPP, what they call it,
Mhm.
where they
It's
stick your
they do
face with a
it.
whole bunch of needles with this special type of needle. Y'all bloody, and they take the blood, and then she
Put
like
it in a.
whips it up and puts it in a cream for you.
Yeah. They do it in the medical world. She made it a
Yeah,
beauty. Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
vanity thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Correct. Which is smart because it's giving youth elixir. It's giving you want to
I
look
mean,
young.
that's where a
Okay.
lot of things came from.
Of course.
Augustinus Bader, his first cream was like started to like help burn victims. Like that's why you think that should heal you the way it does.
Period. Oh,
Yeah.
that's smart. I didn't know
Like,
that.
yeah, he started somehow the scientist. He's a scientist.
Yeah. But I love that. I love his line too. I think that I didn't know that, so now I feel like I want to use it again. Like I definitely there was a moment I was like, oh, this is just giving like,
You are. Look,
rich
I'm
girl
like
shit.
me again. Let me just Google why you say what you're saying.
Of course. No, I did not know that. I mean, I think that it makes sense, right? It's like even when you think about vitamin E, right? Like vitamin E is also what aids in recovering the skin from burns, like
Mm,
pure vitamin E. So I imagine that once people saw like the actual health benefits, they're like, like how can we market this? I mean, you already know this is capitalism at its best, but it still works, like because you can have minor cuts, bruises, hyperpigmentation, marks, remarks, blah, 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 all the things. And what I have learned through the grapevine is that the reason why people do prefer to go to estheticians as opposed to dermatologists, unless the dermatologist specializes in beauty, is because derms are fucking fighting cancer and like, they're doing real serious skin
Yeah, they're
shit.
like doctors.
They're the doctors.
They're like skin doctors.
So you
Yeah.
come in there with 3 pimples and they're like, girl.
Get your ass out of here.
Literally, they're like, go get some Cetaphil and wash your face. And then people be like, hey, like my derm, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, they do. They just don't give a fuck because they're like, it's like they're fighting a fire over here. Like they're not, you out here playing games. You taking the fire hydrant apart to play in the water. Like they like, no, nigga, we different. But so I think that's why people end up like, well, and or there are some derms, like I said, that they are like the Barbara Sturms, for example, or the Augustinus Baters, where they're like, we care about beauty. Like
Yeah.
some of them are fighting cancer, but then some of them are like cosmetic, like they're doing
there's
cosmetic
always
surgery. Yeah.
yeah, there's always a little somebody that's like, well, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. One of these doctors was the one that, what's that diabetes drug all the Hollywood girls are taking to be skinny? You don't know about this? Is that only the talk in LA? You don't know about this?
What's the
I
name
think
of
it's
it?
called
Not that I want it. Not that I want
I
it.
feel like I should tell you.
Like bitches a horse tranquilizer. Relax.
I think it's called Ozempic, something like that. But
Oh yes,
anyway,
I saw that they were
yeah,
saying that
there's
the
like,
Kardashians were taking it.
yeah, mad other bitches are taking it though. Like,
Stop.
and it's causing a shortage, and it's in the actual medicine for people who need it because all these
No.
people are taking it for weight loss reasons. I'm like, I mean, there was a serious doctor who figured out, like, hold on, this works for that too. Okay, let's do it.
A girl. Oh, and then that sucks though, cause then it becomes a real. Now it's a hazard. Now it's a hazard that you got this shit in
Yeah,
your
because
fucking
there's a
cabinet, bitch.
shortage, and now like the prices are being driven up, even though it was already a really expensive medicine. Like,
Ugh. I
don't be
feel
an
bad for the people that have to.
asshole, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I want to be skinny too, but don't be an asshole.
Yeah, not at
Shit.
the expense of like taking away someone's
Diabetic
real
people, like,
and they already gotta
hey,
pay for insulin and all that shit. Like,
yeah,
no.
that's
No.
petty.
Let's give it yes, give it petty.
That's petty. It's honestly quite petty. I can't stop thinking about the box outside my door, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get my box, guys. We're gonna Brittany, put a bow on this shit.
I'm just gonna put a bow on it. We are going to follow at Burr_Amos and see what was in that box. We're also gonna follow at A and B Conversation Pod. And we're gonna see our way out of here.
This is the A and B Conversation Podcast. I am the A, Amber.
I'm the B, Brittany. And this bitch is out of
So
here.
I'm steering my way the fuck up out of here, y'all. Peace. Catch you next time.
Bye.